Shalom, it's Selfie Carats. What's up? This is going to be for Sag, Scorpio. I know I probably should say Scorpio first. Scorpio and then Capricorns, okay? This is going to be your monthly reading. Okay. I have a few things for you that I would like you to know. A few things for you that I would like you to see. Are you prepared to be what I want you to be? All right, Scorpio, Sag, and Capricorn, thank you guys for coming back to my channel. If you are new here, I am Selfie Carats, and I specialize in cartomancy, astrology, tarot, but that's not in my lineup. And then we have mediumship, so I can pretty much communicate with other ethers, other realms, etc., etc. And then as well as what's the R? Reiki. So the voice is a tool that I use to make sure I soothe and heal and make sure I reveal certain things with a certain, voice and tone, okay? But I also use it with my hands. That's why I'm not really one of those people who like to come around people often, because my energy is really like if you ever see a video where the light is weird, it's because my aura is showing, okay? And I'm not saying like, oh, my aura thinks it's better than anybody's. It's just really really powerful for me, and I'm still trying to digest how to work with like I'm really fixed on the people I hang around, so I'm really trying to digest who I work with when it comes to not just my like immediate people, but also people that I really admire and want to be around, okay? So that's that. And then we have the O is for a coat. So if I come out of this thing, and it's for numerology, if I come out of this thing and actually are like communicating in numbers and some like deep dark stuff that's kind of like little taboo, then that's just what I do, okay? It's not devilish, but you can call me what you want, just don't call me crazy unless you want me to be. All right, so you guys ready? So this is pretty much going to be that, okay? All right. You guys, I'm gonna do your meditation at the end, but yeah. Stop tickling my left ear. Seriously. Oh, you ready? So we have the 10 of Wands, okay? So this is pretty much starting off your month the way exactly that you want, okay? This is starting the month off exactly the way you want, because you do not want to have that much freaking work to do. All right, and then we have the 7 of Swords. You do not want to have that much work to do, especially because it mentally exhausts you. 6 of Pentacles. But because it mentally exhausts you, you have to take a loss that is not going to be reciprocal to everybody. It seems like it's going to be unfair. And then you have the Knight of Pentacles. Why? Because it is more of a slower, it came slower. You ever had somebody who be like, prove it, and you be like, to who? That's that energy, okay? Prove it to who? Okay, and that's going to be something that you have to pretty much take and prove to yourself, but also something that you keep to yourself for the main reason of, not trying to be of a different, it's a certain way that you do not want to be to people that is not ready to be that way to themselves, okay? So you have to think about that. People betray themselves all the time by the things that they not choose to know. Remember that. And I can't stop telling you because you don't want to know it. You understand? All right, so we have the 5 of Swords in reverse. Again, I can't stop telling you because this is something we need to know, okay? And this is in a concept or format of ESPM. So emotionally, the 10 of Wands, you don't want the burden anymore. You don't want to be fixated on something that isn't productive or conducive to your income, your life, your mental healthness, or wealth, okay? And then we even have the 7 of Swords. That is your spiritual. You spiritually have to be able to divide and conquer all platforms that are needing you, or all things that are needing you, okay? Spiritually, anything. And that means rims too, okay? So you know what the rims are. All right, you know what the rims are. And then we have the 8 of Swords. So we have those swords coming in your spiritual space. So it's not even that, it's mentally that you are exhausted by things that you don't really like doing or don't really want to do forever or consistently, okay? And that's okay. Or you're actually taking a loss on something that you wanted to do forever and consistently, okay? And that's okay too. That's okay too. Yeah, I like that, the first 10 days. Yeah. Thank you, baby. Thank you. I like to talk to my man. Like, if he's talking to me, I would talk to y'all in front of him. So y'all probably gonna see. But that's what, for me, let's make my channel intimate. It makes my channel show you who I am. So if you ever see me, like, it's real. I get downloads and I'm telepathic. So when I'm working, of course I have to be able to know what's going on. I know what everything is going on. So we have the physical, okay? So ESPM, okay? So in the physical space, you have to have patience. And the Temperance is really, really, really a patient card. It really just speaks so diligently in how to be patient, okay? When you want something good, you wait for it. When you want something great, you wait for it. When you want something amazing, you wait for it. You understand? And then we have the Seven of Chalices. I love these cards because they actually give me another language. And I'm going to do a video one day. I'm going to challenge myself to do a video one day. And I only speak a different language, but whatever. Or only read tarot in a different language. But So we have the Seven of Chalices. That's going to be in your mental space, okay? So mentally you want to think, like I said, when it comes to patience, you really want to think about what is, what is professionally and emotionally going to suit, who those around you see as you are, okay? People need guidance in real life, okay? And the more you help, the more you develop your wealth, period. Okay, that's the Temperance. That's the Sagittarians, because a Sagittarian is a scholar. He is a high vibrating scholar. He's a PhD. He's super mastery. Okay, and to be a super master means that you're not afraid to have difficult conversations. The people that sign up for your class literally come to your class to learn this type of issue. Okay, and don't be afraid about who wants to know what you got or who wants to know what you know, because those people are actually going to be patient enough with you to wait till you tell them. Okay, they look for you to tell them the study of. Okay. Got the Ace of Wands in your third week, okay? So this is pretty much saying in your emotional space that you are willing to teach those around you and be that. Yup. Teaching and being it, okay? So there's a different walk it like you tuck it. Walk it like you tuck it. Absolutely. Put your mouth where your money is. But there is also a sense of what, that big opportunity is that awaits you, okay? Because I remember, okay, you guys, I don't know if you go to my Twitter, I had the meditation about the Eight of Swords. It's about seeking that inner child with yourself, okay? Seeking that inner man with yourself, or seeking that inner fixing with yourself, okay? You have to be able to be willing to fix the things that are a part of your understanding, okay? A part of your understanding. The leaves die for a reason, so they can come back in spring and be even more bright. I bet you the leaves be bigger, there's no same leaf, okay? When something dies, there's no same leaf. Every tree reincarnates. My baby tree. All right, we have the Magician. Okay, so that's in your spiritual space. So now you're going to be learning how to really develop those things, even if you're afraid to say those things, okay? So when you come to a scholar's class, and talking to Scorpios as well, because that is also your Scorpion nature wants to seek the nasty things. It's like, oh, tell me more. How do you know that? And you're going to be really, really finding your teachers, okay? And it's going to be a really good time, again, at Temperance there. It's going to be a really good time to find your teachers, and the teachers that are going to teach you all the tools they have, but also knowing that you are going to develop it and have a creative technique differently, okay? But I do warn against, because we have the 2 7s here and the 8, that you want to make sure you're not bringing anything that is going to cast malice upon you, okay? You don't want to, how some people like, oh, I'm a witch, but really be doing malicious to be a witch. You can't be that. You can't be a malicious witch, because it shows, okay? Especially when you talk about things that are against people. Okay, no, because there's a difference between if there's a difference between being a strong communicator and a different subject and having a purpose on that conversation. And there's a difference between maliciously saying, oh, I want to go hex them. Why do you want to learn hexing? Why do you want to learn spell work that is difficult that literally comes back into you immediately? Sometimes it comes back tenfold. When you spell on somebody, it spells you right back, okay? So remember that too when you're learning this type of language with me, because I don't really go I'm an Aquarius, so my spell work is very easily. So I don't practice magic on a consistent basis when it comes to, casting upon people that I feel like. I literally just try to maintain my skin, okay? I literally just try to maintain my skin. And once my skin is always clear, I know that I'm not being attacked physically from within for myself, okay? When your skin is bad, it's because you're attacking people mentally from your own self. Remember that. Your face is the face that you make to others. Period. Pooh. Okay? For real, for real. The face that you make to others is the face you make to your motherfucking self. And yeah, I had to put that cuss word in there because it's real. Skin is a real thing, okay? I remember when I used to have back knee, and yeah, let's talk about it, because I know about skin and everything. So when I used to have back knee, I used to be like, oh my God, it was because I was not having my back, or people that are around me was not having my back, and I was refusing to see it. Now I got the scleras clear. Now, you know, my neck is clear. Like, it's all those things. And sometimes it's just a digestive of what you're actually intaking and eating and stuff like that. So keep that in mind, especially with the 9 of Pentacles down here and all those melons, okay? So, yeah, maybe you guys should be eating melons this week. I just saw Sex and the City episode 7 or something like that. Or season 5, something like that. That whole season, I just watched it. And she threw the melons at that girl. I'm like, don't be mad at her titties. Somebody was mad at my titties this week. Okay, but anyway, we got the 2 of Swords in reverse, okay? Yeah, so like I said, don't wish upon yourself, because again, that's that mixed people card. Don't wish upon yourself when you're wishing towards your mental clarity, okay? Because you're gonna also end up making yourself undecided, okay? Undecisive. Don't be undecided, especially during your waiting time, okay? You see it's underneath the patience physically. We were talking about skin too, that's why it was important. All right, we got the 4 of Wands in reverse. Who trying to mentally take you out of that relationship? Because that's one thing too. People mentally check out our relationships first, and you could be the one who's checking out a relationship mentally first, you know? And it's really important to mentally and spiritually and emotionally check out of something before you go into another thing. Because again, your skin is gonna show. Your skin is gonna show. Show some more. We got the Hermit. Okay, so you're gonna take some time in the 4th week of, what's this month? Yeah, you're gonna take some time in the 4th week of February just to kind of digest emotionally what you have been manifesting, okay? Because when you manifest, you progress. You have to do it before it comes. So we have the Judgment. The Judgment is really essential for not judging things harshly. And remember, I told you it's all about that spell magic. I feel like Sagittarius and Scorpios, you guys, or even Capricorns, you guys have a devilish energy that really makes people turned off by you, because it feels like you judge them from a place that they cannot ever be. But guess what? They can be. So you don't have no sympathy. And don't have no sympathy. No, I'm just kidding. No, have some sympathy. Have compassion rather than sympathy. I like compassion over sympathy to any day. Because I don't like people say, I feel sorry for you. You feel sorry for your motherfucking self. And that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's what it be. So remember that too. 5 of Pentacles, okay? Yeah, that's sorry physical. Because again, you want people to see what you lost, but you won't show them what you gained. In that hermit mode. Show them what you gained in that hermit mode. For real, for real. For real. All right, we got the Justice card in the 4th week. Okay, so you're gonna mentally be ending that week with we got the 4 of Cups, so you're gonna be holding in some things, but you're gonna mentally be feeling a sense of strong magnitude towards really putting yourself first in the aspects that it really insults other people, okay? So there's gonna be some times where you were in a relationship but you knew that people were not accepted because, well, it wasn't a relationship they didn't have. You understand? It wasn't the happiness that they were getting, or it wasn't the happiness that they were going to or seeking to get. So when you put that first in your mind, that I do deserve everything, even the perfect relationship with yourself, even the most healthiest relationship with yourself, is unjust for a lot of people. So remember that. Okay? So we have the Selenite, divine light. In the ancient world, okay, this is the card. All right, so in the ancient world, Selenite, I can't stand this word, protected against wanderings of the mind. So again, maybe that 2 of Swords, do not wish against anyone if you don't want it to come back to you. Do you understand? It invokes mental clarity and divine inspiration. But I'm going to give you like a little warning too. Hold on. Because it's going to be, you have to think about this. Being in the flow strengthens your well-being. So the frequency is exceptionally high, and then the highest crown chakra, the soul star, and the stellar galaxy. So you have to think about other things that are going to be affected as well. So the time is in Taurus and Cancer, okay? And yeah, so allow divine light to inspire the future. Let go of something dear to you. Pardon does not mean loss of love, okay? Reconciliation is possible. Make the first move. Overheard conversations enlighten you, okay? So what you say to yourself is what you say to others, and what you hear from others is what they want to say to you, and compassionately, okay? Yeah, absolutely. Do you guys believe in forgiveness that will actually be of benefit to you mentally and your well-being? Can you forgive someone for your well-being? All right, guys, comment below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in your next video. If you guys have other placements, go watch those as well. And don't tell nobody that what I told you unless you go fucking show them. I'm just kidding. Bye.